now it's time for the most important part. To not die in the next room. And not dying in the next room is much, much, much harder than it really has any right to be. Please die. Oh god, please just die. Okay. Okay. Because what we want to do, what we really, really desperately want to do, is get to that dais in the middle of the room. And I want to do it without killing myself on spikes, which is much harder to do than you would expect. Oh god, okay. Alright, so we did that, and now I want to get to this chest. Wow, that went fucking perfectly. Oh man, I need to like chillax for a second, because this part is very stressful. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is head into the Tower of Ruin, which is a new area for us. We can actually do a good chunk of the Tower of Ruin from right here. Should I? Should I do it? Yeah, you know what, might as well. Let's start doing the Tower of Ruin. Might as well grab some stuff. Normally I usually just come in here and grab the Sacred Orb, and I'll go do the Confusion Gate at this point. You know what? I think I'm still gonna do that. I've changed my mind once again. Wow, I just called it the Confusion Gate. Good lord. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. For now, we're gonna go back to the Temple of the Sun. And specifically, we're gonna head back up to the Temple of Moonlight. I believe that it's probably way faster and easier to go this way than it is to... Really? The one time he decides not to jump up on the left is the one time I remember to jump to avoid him if he jumps up on the left. Could they have crammed more enemies into that one room? Lord. Okay, so back up here. Reminder to not use weapons inside the woman. Because bad things will happen. Okay. So yeah, now that we're over here, we can finally solve this puzzle, because all of the daises are here. And let's see if I remember the order in which to do this. Hopefully I do. Not even close. Okay. So the trick with this is you need to open them from left to right. And I, like, literally just forgot the order. There we go, okay. For some reason I thought the middle one was the first of these three I had to do, but it was actually the last, and my brain's just dumb. But there we go, finally! Good lord, the Fruit of Eden is in our possession. Wow, you know what? I just realized I'm an idiot, because the whole thing we just did in that one room that was, like, extremely scary, the whole point was to get Mirai, which is the thing that lets you teleport to back areas. As you can see, we can now teleport to both! Thank God. Also, you might have noticed, we have a map now, because I bought Yago map and equipped it. As you can see, the map is not useful. Like, at all. There's a couple of very, very specific things that are useful. This is a fun game. So let's go buy daises. Let's go buy weights, because I'm dumb and forgot to do that. Oh, man. Just, yeah, okay. That's enough for a while. But hey, I remembered I can do this now. Cool. Oh my goodness. Actually, while we're here, we can grab something else. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so right there is where I got kind of like stuck in the floor a little bit, and your gut instinct is to jump, but that actually makes it worse. What you actually want to do is jiggle left and right, and eventually you pop back out. So, pro tip. Anyway, there's a coin chest over here that we can get now. Oh god, I didn't mean to hit it. Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so now we're in Eden. Eden's nice and relaxing and peaceful. Actually, before I do that, I just realized I almost forgot yet again to examine this. There we go. Okay, so now we're in Eden. Eden's nice and relaxing and peaceful. It's a beautiful time. And this is the Tree of Eden, right here. And we have the Fruit of Eden, which causes this dais to appear. Now we're going to place a weight on the dais. And now everything sucks. This is the Gate of Illusion. The Gate of Illusion is a complete nightmare. Not because of, like, combat or anything like that, but because the puzzles are the most difficult the game has had so far by a significant margin. This is when we officially cross over into complete Crazy Town. Yeah, it's a fun time. Oh, actually, that's what that one shortcut we activated was in the Graveyard of the Giants. It was for this. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Graveyard of the Giants, if you couldn't tell, is the backside of the Mausoleum of the Giants, and the Gate of Illusion is the backside of the Gate of Guidance. Fittingly enough. Who would have thunk? Okay, so there's a couple puzzles we need to solve here. The first thing we need to do is pass in front of all of these open treasure chests. Which might sound random and arbitrary, and that's because it is! Oh, wait, actually, we can't even do that yet, I'm dumb. Sorry, it has been a while since I've played this. I forgot we need to activate that ladder first there. So actually, before that, what I'm going to do is come over here. I really, really enjoy this area a lot. I'm not going to be reading all of the tablets and everything, but the way the clues are laid out here is really interesting, and I enjoy it quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna swap to that is not what I meant to do. I very specifically was trying to not do that. Anyway, to get that coin chest there is the point. But yeah, as I was saying, I really enjoy the way the clues are laid out in this area. There's this whole theme of being a wise man or a fool. And so, for instance, well, I'll show you in a moment. The first puzzle tells you what the fool will do, and tells you what the wise man will do. And based on those clues, you gotta figure out what the fuck to do. So right here, the fool will go to the left or the right, but the wise man will examine that which causes this to happen. Hey! Welcome to the Confusion Gate. Or, Gate of Illusion. I'm gonna keep calling it the Confusion Gate because that wasn't what it was called in the original. You'll notice passing in front of all four of these open chests caused that chest to open. Chest to open. Grab this. Good God. Please stop. And this dais is gonna cause the aforementioned ladder to appear. Now, what you actually don't want to do is open that chest we just opened, because opening that chest we just opened is actually a trap. Because, obviously. Here's the real chest. Yeah, this chest, if you try to open it, it just blows up. But that other chest I just revealed doesn't open until that chest is open. So, yeah. Or unlocked, I should say, is the more accurate term. Okay. So, next point of order. Break pot and touch wall. Then, immediately turn around and touch the same wall. Break this pot, press down, and touch this wall. And then, jump through this wall. If you try to move to the left and then touch that wall, you get teleported somewhere. I don't know where. You don't want to be there, though. Yeah. And now we are going to talk to a skeleton. And he's going to give us Pepper. Pepper has been acquired. So, obviously, what we're going to do is first we're going to heal. So, obviously what we're going to do with Pepper is... Actually, I lied earlier. We're going to use this shortcut for a second time this run. Now, with Pepper, we're going to come over here and make this guy sneeze. And that gives us the treasures. And the treasures are going to let us go back and do this all again. So, yeah, now we gotta make our way back through the Gate of Illusion. This is one pretty annoying thing about the Gate of Illusion, is there's a lot of back and forth. But, what you gonna do? Okay, so, once again, fall down here, into the same room, but slightly higher. Oh, sorry, yeah. Touch wall. Touch same wall. Break pot. Press down. Touch wall. Jump through wall. And now we can return the treasures to the skeleton, because I guess he somehow lost them up Olmec's nose. And then he gets mad and gives us an anchor. Trust me, I don't get it either. But what the anchor is going to let us do, obviously, is fall down here. Because normally the power of that current is too much and it pushes you away. Again, obviously. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. So placing the weight on that dais is gonna create a ladder somewhere else, and also it's gonna let us grab this mini doll. Where does this teleport me? I don't trust it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's not... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That is exactly where I want to go. I lied about the ladder. Oh, why did I do that? That was a trap. Oh, God. I'm getting very confused. Sorry, what you actually want to do is place a weight on the skeleton, which causes him to go down. Apologies. It's been a while since I've played this game, as I previously mentioned. Okay, now we're here, and we want to drop to the right. Thank God I did remember how to do that. Okay. And this next puzzle just involves placing a bunch of these real fast. And if you do it correctly, that is what makes the ladder appear. Obviously. Gate of Illusion! Also, yeah, so if you stand on that dais, place a weight on it, and then you just fall down directly on top of this tablet, which is all the way at the beginning of the area, and you're fucked, and you have to do all that shit again. Because also La-Mulana. So, once again, for the final time, come over here, fall down. And come up here. And we are almost done with the really annoying part of this area. Please stop. Did I mention almost? Because almost. Break this wall, and then break this wall, because you can only break that wall from that side. No idea why. Push this block underneath the ladder so you can use it. And then these all say something to the effect of, "Congratulations, you figured out the puzzles and the Gate of Illusion. You're awesome." Except we're not done yet. Because you'll notice that, that's not what I'm supposed to do. We still can't reach the Grail point. Which, obviously, ultimately, our goal is going to be getting to the Grail point. That was also a load of crap. I want to break this fairy block. Thank God. Okay. It only took 7 tries. Love the Gate of Illusion. Such a good time. Such a good time for the whole family. Okay. This is another one of those tablets. Oh, whoops. We do not need the pepper anymore. Another one of the tablets we need to read, and I think I know where the last... I think we only need to read one more, and I believe I know where it is. Placing a weight on that dais does something. I will get back to you on that. Oh, yeah, I do not want to have that equipped. I want my handy-dandy axe. Yeah, wow, I literally don't remember what placing a weight on that dais does. Whoops. Okay. If we get a key fairy here, we can get a really, really good item right now, but unfortunately we can't. But that's fine. For now, we're gonna buy Lonely Moving House. Hey, more software for us. Okay. This part's really annoying. It is probably a good thing we got this healing fairy, because this actually is yet another area where it's kind of easy to die. Oh, whatever. Thank you. So what you do not want to do is hit those. Now you'll notice that didn't lower that laser. It did cause this ladder to appear, but we still can't reach the Grail point because that laser's there. Except we totally can because this floor is missing now and that laser was a red herring the whole time. Gate of Illusion! Okay, so now that we have this Grail point, what we can do is go to the Mausoleum of the Giants, and we need to feel small. We feel small now. And now that we feel small, this thing no longer exists. Excuse me while I once again ruminate on the fact that I'm a complete idiot. Don't mind me. I believe we do want to read this. Is this our last one? Is this our last one? Please, God, let this be our last one. Nope. No, that's not it. It's one of these. It's one of these somewhere around here. Oh yeah, the point of that feeling small is, yeah, you compare yourself to the might and size of the giants with the doll, and thus feel small. Also, hey! I mentioned way earlier that there was no point in coming over here. Now there's a point in coming over here. This dais has transformed from trap to way to open this. And it's Yago Map Street View! And now our map is actually detailed and kind of useful. It also now reveals secret rooms, which is the way that you're actually supposed to find the axe. So technically you're probably not supposed to actually have the axe until now. But we got it anyway, because we're a bunch of filthy cheaters. Also, that gate is the only reason you need to kill Amphisbaina, and funnily enough, you don't actually have to get that software until, like, the very end of the game. You do eventually need to get it, just not now. Okay. Placing a weight on that dais gets rid of the spikes there, which is very useful. Is this it? That is it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna double check that that is in fact... Yep, there it is. Thank God we got that. Now, the reason we need to come over here is to place a weight on this dais. You'll notice that there are maidens falling to their death in the middle here. And they fall into, like, basically a meat grinder, which powers up the mini-boss of this area. And we don't want that to happen. Last thing I am going to do for now here is complete that making yourself feel small side quest that I thought I had done, but, like, totally hadn't done. So, whoops. We're actually going to properly finish that so I don't get hit by Divine Retribution anymore. Please go away, Anubis. And once again, touch the wall. Touch the same wall. Break the pot. Go down. Touch this wall. Jump through the wall. I forgot we need to go talk to this guy again. Mobby. Come on. Okay. Please go away. Thank you. Oh, okay, and now... Wait. What? I actually just made that up entirely in my head. What you're actually supposed to do is read this tablet. I have no words. I'm just dumb. Don't mind me. Ooh, just literally an idiot. Okay. As I've mentioned, when you're speedrunning this game, or this isn't really a speedrun, but when you're playing through this game quickly, the hardest thing is remembering which goddamn tablets you have to read. I feel very silly now. Regardless, we get a full heal. Thank God. Oh, as I crack all of my bones. Sorry, I'm quite tired. Okay. So I mentioned before that I usually wait until I finish the Gate of Illusion to go back to the Tower of Ruin. And we're done with the Gate of Illusion, so it's time to go back to the Tower of Ruin. So let's get the hell out of here. Okay. So this is like the top entrance. Technically this is like a secret entrance, but this is my preferred way to come into here. I should mention that getting crushed kills you instantly. So, like, don't. Also, there's a bunch of Divine Retribution in this room. You want to hit that, and then you want to place a weight on this dais, which opens up the way to the rest of the area, which is nice. So let's get the hell out of here. We can break this wall, or I guess open it, to place a weight on this dais, which is going to give us the map. Right there. Okay. You know, I knew not to hit that, too. I didn't think I was going to. Lord. Anyway. Oh, hey, look. There's a dais waiting for a wait. And pressing that is going to cause this shop up here to open, which is going to have some software that is way too expensive for us to buy right now, and is also 100% required for beating the game. There it is. We can't buy it. We'll come back. I just have to, like, actually remember to come back to buy it. If we come up here, we get Grail. Grail. Please don't do that. I'd like to not get crushed, and I have a feeling that this bat is just going to knock me into, like, my own crushing death. So that is a really annoying mini-boss that we don't have to fight, like, for a really, really long time, and so we're not going to. Instead, what we're going to do is switch to the knife, switch back to the axe, and come over here, and actually switch back to the knife again. And so, we need to write MU. There's M. There's M. There's M. And there's you. Please stop hitting me. And there's a Grell. Or Grell. Jewel. Yeah. MU being the name of some kind of, like, elder god that is very poorly explained within the lore of La-Mulana. If I have one complaint about the lore in this game, it literally is the fact that, like, MU is just kind of a bit up in the air as to what the hell it actually is. Particularly because it's one of the few things in this game that, as far as I can tell, is not based on any actual mythology of any kind, which is confusing. Please don't die. Okay, placing a weight on that dais is going to allow us to get the Earth Spear. Also, we're like one screen over from where we stopped when we came here from the Graveyard of the Giants. Now that we have the Earth Spears, we can hit this, which knocks it, hit this, which knocks it down. And what that does is it allows us to push this column. And in doing so, we gain access to this room. Except we actually can't do anything in this room until we defeat Bahamut. And so with that, I think it's time to go fight Bahamut. I think we've done everything we can until then. Trying to think if there's anything else, and I really can't think of anything else. So yeah, time to go fight Bahamut. So obviously I'm going to heal, because not healing right now would be a terrible idea. Also, I'm trying to think, what software do we have? I don't think we have any useful combinations yet, so... We do have Death V plus Move, which, if I recall correctly, what that one does is if you would normally die, you get brought back to life with 32 health once. But that's not particularly helpful and also shouldn't really even be required. Since we put off fighting Bahamut for so long, we are relatively overpowered for fighting him. So, yeah, so as you'll recall, Bahamut is the guardian of this area, the Spring in the Sky. I should also mention, for every area, there is one guardian, one Ankh, and one Ankh Jewel. Hey, buddy! How are you doing, my fine feathered friend? Okay, let me... Okay. So this is an item fairy, and I'm just going to completely cancel my previous train of thought because we, like, really wanted one of these. As you can see, they cause the drop rates of everything to increase ridiculously. And not only that, but even when they do drop, you get, like, way more of them. So now's a great time to get a ton of money, which is good, because after defeating Bahamut, there's a thing we're really going to want to buy that's kind of expensive. So yeah, so this is item grinding, or money grinding. You get an item fairy, and you come here, and you break these 4 blocks, and then you break these 4 blocks again. It becomes much faster later on when we get a different item, but this is the gist of it. There's not too much interesting to say, and this is probably going to take a little while, so I'll probably just fast forward this. But in case you were wondering, this is it. This is the gist of it. Okay, so that's the end of the grind. It's funny, that timing was perfect because I was literally just thinking about the item we're gonna want to buy after we beat Bahamut, and that I could not afford it and that I was sad about that. But that worked out, and in fact we have enough left over that we can also buy this before I forget to buy it. And actually we've been running long enough that now seems like just about a good time to cut this. So, in the next part, we will fight Bahamut, and then almost immediately fight V as well, who is my least favorite boss in the game. So get excited for that. Oh boy. So yeah, until next time, bye-bye.